Okay. 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 All right. Hey, blank dieters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a first time visitor, please subscribe to our channel. Remember to like, share the video. I hope you're going to learn from what I'm going to speak to you about today and what I'm going to be showing you what I'll be eating throughout the day. So today I have to discuss with you. I want to talk to you about this because I know this is where a lot of people stumble when it comes to weight loss. And because I've been through this so many times before, I think I'm the right person to kind of give you a push when it comes to this. So I stepped on the scale today. I weigh myself every day. So when I stepped on the scale, and since starting my diet yesterday, did everything right. I found that I had gained about a kg, if not a kg and a half. And normally, if I hadn't done this before, that would have discouraged me. Like, oh, why am I wasting my time? Why am I depriving myself? This is not working. So I definitely would have found myself backpedaling and just going back to my old ways. But because I've done this before, I know that the body fluctuates. The weight fluctuates. So sometimes you may find that after working out your hardest, you go on the scale tomorrow and you have gained a pound or two. But don't be discouraged. Your body fluctuates. What you have to look at is there anything that could have contributed to that? If you did everything right and you measured your foods, you logged your food, you exercised the right time that you were supposed to exercise, it shouldn't worry you. But if you know that maybe you binged, but even if you binged one day, it's not enough to throw you off. Let's say you've lost 5 kgs and then you maybe go on a binge one day. That's not enough to make you gain back all that weight, because it took you how long to lose that weight? It cannot be that easy to gain the weight back. So don't be startled. Stay the course. That's my advice that I want to give to you today. And you have to be really strict. This is something that I'm starting to kind of readjust to. I know what I'm supposed to do, but you have to be really strict when it comes to measuring your portions. There are a lot of sources of hidden calories, like sauces. Like for me, if I eat chicken, any meats or whatever, I don't like dry meat or whatever. And I'm always looking to add new flavor to chicken and meat. Well, in our household, we mostly eat chicken. I only have beef when I miss it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't eat pork at all. Not for religious reasons, but just for my own personal reasons. So I mainly stick to chicken. Mainly, I eat chicken. Fish. I love fish. So when I eat those kinds of meats, especially if you're eating chicken every day or you're eating beef every day, whatever meat you're eating every day, you need to make sure that when you want to add like sauces, they're like a lot of hidden calories in sauces, especially the creamy kind. So you have to make sure that you stick to the serving size. If you stick to the serving size, there shouldn't be anything to worry about, but just mind your sauces, your condiments, ketchup, and stuff like that. It may throw you off. You may not even know that you're adding an extra 100 calories a day, and that's 500 extra calories a week. So that means when you're supposed to lose maybe half a pound, you're not going to make your goal for that week. So there can be a lot of things hidden. I think I'll make just a separate video just to show you how much adding an extra 30 calories a day, or a lot of things that can have hidden calories like sauces, drinks, what else? Oils, exactly. Let's say you add oil when you cook and you just say, oh, the recipe calls for a tablespoon of oil, and you're like trying to eyeball it, you know, like, oh, you know, and then you end up putting maybe 3 tablespoons. So I think I would encourage people to weigh their food, and so that when you do weigh yourself and you find that you've gained an extra pound or two, you really know that, okay, it's not really me gaining an extra pound because I've been doing everything right, I've been doing everything correctly. So yeah, that's my word of advice to you, black dieters. I think I should come back with a video talking about hidden calories, um, how to tell if you've actually gained weight or it's just like water weight or the body just fluctuating. That's why I encourage people to weigh themselves every day. I'm also going to come back with another video of how to read a label, how to read a label, interpret, like when you buy a food, how do you interpret the nutrition label on food and stuff like that. I think I should come with that so you can understand, because um when I talk, I'm assuming that everybody knows what a calorie is, everybody knows what macros are, everybody knows how to weigh their food. So I think that we should do all that, so when I talk, it's not like I'm not assuming that you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'll see you a little bit later on throughout the day. I'm going to be sharing with you what I eat. And to be honest, like I said yesterday, it's going to seem very monotonous, guys. It's going to seem like, oh, we'll do the same thing over and over. But remember, doing the same thing over and over for 21 days, you're going to create a habit. And they say for 90 days, you're going to create a lifestyle. So let's do it for the next 21 days. And you're going to find that you're used to logging your food before you eat. You're used to, your stomach shrinks. Because if you're used to just filling your stomach, you got to get it used to eating lesser portions. And when your stomach shrinks to that size and you learn to eat lesser portions, then you're not going to feel deprived. You're not going to feel, and then later on as we progress, then you're going to be able to give yourself cheat meals. You're going to be able to give yourself just breaks because your body is now used to it now. So anyway, I'm going to catch up with you later on throughout the day. Have a beautiful day, and remember, just little tiny things that you do throughout the day add up to big results. Bye, Blank Dieters. Hey guys. So this is my first meal of the day. This is coffee. I know it's so I'm going to add some more in a little bit. It's so white, but I'm going to add a little bit more coffee in there. And these are just hard-boiled eggs with 15 grams of mayo split between the 2 slices. And 2 hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, that's it. That's my first meal of the day. And I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I use to kind of make the blandness go away, because sometimes diet food can be boring. So I like to sprinkle this aromat seasoning just a little bit like that on the eggs. I put a lot because of the MSG and stuff, but to taste. And it tastes really delicious. And just in case you may be wondering what exactly I use, I don't use any special diet products or whatever to sweeten. This is kind of for diabetics and whatever. Normally people recommend stevia, but I use this Canderel. I normally use the little powder sachets, but I don't like these ones as much. But I was in a pharmacy one day, I just saw it and I bought it, and I don't like it. I'm going to go back to my usual and use this in moderation. Stevia is probably better for you, but I hate the taste of stevia. And for coffee, I just use this instant coffee, Recoffee. There are other brands, but this one, I had to go back and get this one because it's my favorite for me because of the whole chicory thing that they do, chicory based. And then I have this very basic mayo. This is one of my favorite mayos. Just any tangy mayo, I like it. So yeah, I don't use any like reduced fat mayo or anything like that. Just the normal mayo. as long as it says tangy on it, you know. But you can use whatever you feel like, you know. I just wanted to show you that I use just regular products, but it's about portioning. And these eggs are from my backyard. I got layers, so I don't buy any special white eggs or brown eggs or whatever. They're just regular eggs. All right, see you later. Hey guys, good evening. I just wanted to share with you a little trick that I use. I'm about to have my dinner. I'm gonna have pretty much the exact same dinner that I had yesterday, but it's a little trick that I use to kind of bulk up my meals, and I use veggies to do that. But you can use cooked veggies, salads. Well, now because it's summertime over here, you know, salads are more ideal for me, you know, salad season. So as you all know, I have a garden in the back, and we planted a lot of iceberg lettuce. I know a lot of people say, oh, whatever, you know, it gets a bad rep because of the whole low nutritional value and whatever, but it's a good way to bulk up your meals and still not take in a whole lot of calories, and it tastes bomb, okay? It tastes good. So I like to put some cucumbers in. As you probably saw in there's some cucumbers. I don't like tomato in my salad. But what I do like is onion. I never used to like raw onions, but I realized what I was doing wrong. You don't put white onion in a salad, okay? It's too potent. It's just too much. So I got these red onions. So I like a lot because I cut them real nice and thin, you know. Save some for the others, but yeah, real nice and thin. So it's just a simple salad of red onion, cucumbers, and iceberg lettuce. And I have this bomb dressing that I make. I just made some actually, and I put it in this, you know, just whack container. Okay, so the salad dressing that I make is simple. It's like a Thousand Island, really. So I normally just take like a fork and I kind of just use it to drizzle on top of the salad. And it's really nice and creamy because I like creamy dressings on my salad, but don't overdo it with this because the calories can get up there because it's mayo and ketchup, just regular mayo, regular ketchup. So yeah, this is it. It's delicious, guys. Really, really delicious. So I will show you my full meal after I finish. All right, guys. So this is dinner. This is a wing with a little bit of breast meat, and of course our beloved salad. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this with some. I'm gonna eat this with some water. All right, guys. And remember, guys, we spoke about condiments and stuff like that earlier. I love putting Tabasco on my chicken. This is not my favorite one. I love that green Tabasco, but I'm going to be using this on my chicken, and it's going to be so good. So get something that you like that's going to make you enjoy your meal. Okay, so I had a total of 1,414 calories for this day. As you saw, my lunch, which was my first meal of the day, was 471 calories. And then I had my dinner, which is 699 calories. So I still had some calories left over, which would, I think I had about 180 calories left over. And I decided to eat those vanilla creams that you saw. But they were so good that I went overboard and I had one extra cookie than I was supposed to have. So I ended up being minus 64, which means 64 calories over my limit. But okay, that's my son. But yeah, I think I made it. I'm getting back into the groove slowly.